Hello again, YouTube. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitea, and the NFL app is being a dick again. But it is and I want to watch the game with you guys. I could watch the game and play something, I guess. I could listen to the game and that's loud. Play something, I guess. But Saturday and Sunday are basically the only days that my guy, Mr. S, is. So Saturday and Sunday are basically the only days that, per our, not really agreement, but per my standing in solidarity with his work schedule, I have off. What up, Greedy? So, as per that, I'm telling myself that it might not be a big deal to him, to you, or anyone if on Thursday, Monday, and Sunday I miss the winding down with Final Fantasy so that we can watch football together. Or at least so you can watch me watch football, right? I am going to watch this game. We are going to watch football this weekend. I may not have a whole lot to say uh, tomorrow and Tuesday about football. But, if we do a philosophy for the football fan, hey Mel, what's up? I was just thinking about you this morning, and I kept it in my heart. How are you doing, Mel? I haven't seen you in forever. It feels like about 5 days. Um, we can talk about tribalism. We can talk about tribalism through the context of football and football fans. Oh shit, is KJ live? Hey guys, if you don't want to talk football or watch me watch football, KJ McDonald, my author friend, is live right now. No timeouts, Buffalo just crossed midfield. I'm not going to call this whole game. Take care, Greenie. Hey, Mel, just passing through. It's been awesome catching your attention. I'm glad to know that you're doing well, Mel. But yeah, KJ is live. So if you don't want to watch a guy watch football, which I totally fucking respect, especially in this dark tent with my face not in it. Let me see if I can set up a little comfortably. Um, I get it. Go hang out with my guy KJ. Tell him I sent you. And that I love him. Hey, Weekend Jake. Hey, Kathos. I didn't greet you. I'm sorry about that. You should get permission. Oh, God, Greenie. Now that I know what your voice is like. Bow down, 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 down. August is going live? Yeah. I gave him my sub and then he showed up in my chat and started muting people, so I don't know what his problem is. I am working right now on PlayStation. I don't think I do. Closet gamer. No. Yeah, you don't need my permission, Greenie. If you want to yeah, I don't know what his fucking problem is right now. And I really just don't care. He emailed me this morning to ask me to join his fucking to sub to his channel so we can go live. I did, and then he showed up in the stream today, didn't say anything in chat, and was muting people. So I don't know what his fucking problem is. I don't know what his fucking problem is. I do know that it's not mine. He's not my fucking son or my boyfriend. You got upset at me for reading Gilgamesh? Man, I just don't fucking care. I'm not your fucking boyfriend. Whatever. He'll be alright. Or he won't be. One way or the other. I don't think I have my subs public in case some of the girls that I sub to because they sub to me are prostitutes, and I didn't realize because I don't actually look at everybody's channel. How about them Bengals? Big win. Oh, I thought you were my boyfriend. Awkward. Jake. That's funny to me. Bruh. What's wrong, PlayStation? My new weed is... Oh, real good. It's real good. I am sassy. Sassy McNasty. That's what the ladies call me. Well, thank you for informing me, but don't worry about it. Just straight up. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. For anybody who's interested, I have a new jacket. It's very nice. It's very expensive. Yeah, I got a new strain. I don't remember what it's called, straight up, but the brand is Herb. It's 6 grams of THCA, P, and 8. So, Stephanie, crew, name it Stephanie. Yeah, this is AI. It's actually pre-recorded AI. What up, Samuel? How you doing, man? My voice is just shot enough that you almost got the squeaky version of that. What up? My jacket is under my back. I have it rolled up as a pillow right now. I live in a tent, so I try not to let my stuff be uncompact. Yeah, I got a new jacket, Jeremiah. I would show it, but I rolled it up. It's under my back. I don't feel like moving it. What up, silly Billy? The time? It's almost 10. Take it easy, PlayStation. Or any way you can get it. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, have it and not need it. I need it. It's cold enough that I want it. It's the waterproof pants. Uh-huh. It's the waterproof pants that I can put off a little while. And yeah, if you didn't already know, my friend KJ McDonald is live. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably talking about his books, doing that thing that authors do when they go live. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and got it too, if only because it's a really nice lumbar support for sitting here at this angle talking on my phone in that position. So, if nothing else, it makes for good lumbar support. My day's been really good, man. My Bengals won. The Dolphins got shit smacked. I was disappointed in the Lions' effort level, but the Rams won. So, it's a good day. I would like it if the Bills and Ravens would wake up from whatever stupor they're sleeping through, but whatever. Yeah, all my shit gets used, Jeremiah. Nothing sits around in here and doesn't get used. Except for my backpack, and it's got mildew on it, so it goes into the trash tomorrow. Heard that, Kathos. Yeah. Um, Doing great, Magic. How are you? 6 hours before that, Anthony. I wish you guys would just ask what my time zone is and leave me alone about where you are and when. I don't care when or where you are. Hey, what time zone are you in? And I'd be like, Eastern Standard. And then we just move on. I don't care what time it is. I just said I'm in the Eastern Standard, CC. Or CT. And then move on. Oh, I don't need a balaclava. It is cold over here. I don't need to spend all that money on a hat. The jacket I got has a hood, and this has a hood. I got another hoodie, and toboggans are $1.25 from Dollar Tree. I'll get a toboggan and a couple of scarves. It's night, CT. 6'3", Magic Bacon. It's dark. But can he do that? Hey, welcome back, Typical Nerd. I'm glad you are back. But can Aaron Rodgers play like that for 17 weeks? Nah, there's not a big spider. You're 5'2", Kathos? That's funny. Yep, the full 13 inches. That's what she said. Howdy, Adrian. Adrian! Adrian! No, actually, Adrian! I'm confused and I'm scared. Who are these people surrounding me? I've been concussed badly. Adrian! Finally, someone else from Tennessee. Oh, God, there's another wireless hotspot in Tennessee. Thank fuck somebody else with technology down here. Ethereum? I don't know what that is. Sweet. Matt Stafford crossed 60,000 career passing yards. What part am I in? I don't know what that means, Adrian. I'm not actually watching that movie. What's that movie? Rocky? Mountain City? Hey, Ellie, welcome back. How you doing? Damn it, now I'm hungry. I wasn't hungry and now I am. Now I'm like, I could eat. I knew this was gonna happen when I sat down. I knew this was gonna happen as soon as I got comfortable. Missed that fucking kick, man. Missed that field goal right at the end. Most east you can go. Heard that, Jeremiah. Yeah. Yeah, typical. I didn't get a Little Caesars, Ellie. No, I didn't get food while I was down there. Hey, man, my day's been really good, Rob. The Bengals won. Zach Taylor did everything he could to lose that game, but they found a way to win it at the end. Good God. Rather, they found a way to not lose it. They found a way to take the lead and not lose the game, uh, and the Rams won. So the teams I wanted to win, I most wanted to win, won, and both the Ravens and the Bills look like the only thing they've got going for them is they have good quarterbacks. Yeah, man, food. What's up, Joey? Food is a whole thing. While I was out and about and I was walking and there was food that I could get, I didn't want anything. And then as soon as I get comfortable in my tent, what it is I'm getting peckish so I won't fall asleep. So I'm good. I'm just going to wake up hungry as shit tomorrow. Did Amka say something unkind? Kathos already got it. That would scare the absolute dog shit out of me, Kathos. If somebody ordered a tent and they actually delivered it, they actually walked it all the way down to my tent, that would scare the actual dog shit out of me. Why is my face so flat? That's funny. Yeah, people just ask stupid questions. Stupid people ask stupid questions, Ellie. I choose to ignore it until it pisses me off and then I can't ignore it anymore. Or I choose to ignore it until I can't ignore it anymore, and then that I can't ignore it anymore pisses me off. So both things happen. And of course he meant offense. If he didn't mean to be offensive, he would have said no offense first. Did I miss Rob? Oh, Dread Pirate Rob. That's Rob 1, I believe, is his canon name, Kathos. Ah, yeah. Why is your face so normal? Why do you look so typical? What's that about? Why does your face look like it has surgical intervention? What's that about? Why do your teeth look like that? Why do your teeth look like that? I like that, typical. I like that a lot, actually. It doesn't mean anything, typical, that you don't have a blue wrench. I'm going to be getting rid of all of those, but maybe 2 tomorrow, or Tuesday, so don't worry about it. Hello, Dayton Baron. Uh, I can't say I like your name, MBH. Hey, welcome back. 6C. You're dumb. Welcome back, Abs. I'm getting rid of the blue wrenches because we've got the members. It never meant anything. I had a rogue blue wrench. I was tagging them to let people know that I recognize you. I know who you are. And then I've had 2 people go rogue with it and attack people that were getting acquainted with the channel. So I'm gonna take them away from everybody, except for the Patreon subs who've asked to be producers in that way, uh, just so there's no more confusion about what it's about. The idea was to acknowledge you, and I'm just gonna make that acknowledgement easier to to get. I guess I don't know. I know, Rob. I like the wrench. Yep, for sure, typical. I like it. I like the way I was using it. Yeah. Thank you, Kathos. Oh God, Ellie, you're gonna die. Um, I like the way I was using the wrenches, but it's led to a lot of confusion among people who otherwise never really needed the responsibility. But we'll see. I might also just get rid of those two people who are problematic. We'll see what I do. I've been saying I'm going to get rid of it for everybody just so we don't have the problem. But I'm also not expanding it. So maybe I just leave it. These are the people who were around before members. That feels like the right move. You can tell me if I'm wrong, members and Patreon subs. But maybe I leave it for everybody but those two. Yeah, Shagadots. What I've been thinking about doing is making a $1 membership and just calling it the Blue Crew in memory of the Blue Crew. Oh, KJ, I thought you were live. You weren't competing with my stream. I told people that didn't want to talk football to go to your stream. We're not competing at all. We went live at exactly the same time. I put my girl to bed and just went live. You, Ellie, everybody with a blue name, I call them the Blue Crew. Everybody who was around and was integral to my getting to 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours, I gave the blue wrench to. But it's also a symbol of the people who don't cause trouble, and 5 or 10 people have started causing trouble. Yeah. So like Samuel got the mod to acknowledge you're here every day. You're here every day, and you should be able to defend yourself from people who talk shit to you. But there are some people who get bored and just start killing the gray names, and typical was a victim of that today. And I don't want anybody to think that I think that that's okay. Okay, so leaving the blue wrench to acknowledge everybody who was here before the channel got big enough that I could start making money on it, so that I have a constant visual reminder not to get too big for my britches. I think that makes sense. That's why I did it initially. But a lot of people are confused. I think it's a unique thing that my community has that other communities don't. So Rob, you can tell me if taking it away for everybody is the wrong idea, but that's kind of how I thought I would do it. Just clean slate, start over. But if you guys want to remember the days when my channel was small and I wasn't making money at this, and I was just a guy uh, doing his best. Yeah, and that's the other thing is a lot of people are genuinely grateful and would never mute anyone. I love it, Rob. I love the wrenches because it's a visual reminder who to automatically read. Automatically read you because you're blue. You've never caused me trouble. But then a bunch of people last week were using that they're blue to attack people who were gray, to say hurtful things to them, or to just pick pedantic ticky-tack arguments with me to get me to crash out, as the kids say. And then, yeah, there are people like Jeremiah, but Jeremiah has the star. You see what I mean? I would leave Jeremiah with the wrench because he has the star. But that's confusing to people too. Like I'm going, oh, well, only the people who give me money get to defend themselves. And it's like, well, only the people who give me money should be muting anybody to begin with. Yeah, there have been a lot of that. People just randomly picking people to time out that shouldn't be using the power because they're bored. Yeah, some people were bugging. Yeah, Rob, and that's the thing is there's a certain degree of I trust you guys to see what I don't see because I try to ignore it. And then like typical nerd here, he made friends with more than just me, right? This is you guys. And so he can and that's the thing, Rob. Right. Right. That's why I did the blue wrench so I could diffuse some of my control issues. And it sets me off. Yeah. That's why I did that because I'm a compulsive reader. And so if I know that I can just ignore the gray except to say hello to them and then you guys talk to them and if I notice you adding them, then I pay attention to them, that was working. Great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. And so I have a responsibility to all of my regulars. And so I call you all regulars. And then the blue crew stuck. He's not Rob too. He's just capital ROB. He's the really old bastard. Yeah, that too, weekend Jake. There should be a certain amount of only muting the people that are obviously breaking community rules. Community Sorry, NFL crashed, and when that happens, it cuts my mic. Thank you. What I'm not trying to do is say that only the people who give me money get to be involved with me, right? That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to allow the people who have money to spend on the community to allow the community to expand to people who don't, and that in its own right is going to take years to normalize. And so I'm bringing this up to you. I've been telling you what I was going to do and I hadn't got any pushback. And so now I'm communicating with you guys that I don't actually want to do that. There are just like two or three people that have to lose the wrench. And then I don't mind again, once I have a laptop, the people who are misusing it, I can just say, "All right, you don't have it anymore." Thank you, Magic. I don't know that I'm a great YouTuber. I don't know that, but I'm doing my best to be a unique one. I'm doing my best to be different than everyone doing this so that when people start to borrow from me, you guys will be like, oh shit, they've been watching Shaggy. That too. That's the thing that nobody's really appreciating. That when I have 10,000 subs, the 150 Blue Crew is going to look a lot less than when I had 1,500 subs. I hear you, Rob. I hear you. And there's a meetup. You have to get your passport, unless we do a meetup in Canada, which could happen. Canada, you can visit there from outside it. A1 day one. What does that mean, Jeremiah? Right. I don't want to take the wrench away. I don't want to take the wrench away. There have just been some very good arguments made about the wrench and the way that certain people use it. Y'all can enjoy fresh fries and maple syrup. Hey Chantel, how's it going? Thank you for the big emojis. That's cute. Because yeah, the people who are here every day, the people that I call my regulars, The people that I serve every day, yes, that's what I heard on Super Troopers. I feel like they get first dibs on what the stores looks what we look like, right? Because what people get upset about is I'm here every day and I wasn't consulted about this remodel, right? Or like, what am I doning? I don't know. I'm really not sure what you mean, Chantel. They feel like they don't have any ownership in the environment that they spend their money and their time in. And so, regardless of whether you're spending your money here, you're spending your time here. And eventually that's going to turn into money for me, right? And so, to me, it's important to be very transparent about how I spend the money. It's transparent. It's important to me to be transparent about how much I'm bringing in, and it's important to me that the environment is conducive for everyone to have a good time. And so if that means that I have to literally grab a hold of each of you individually and ask you what you want from the channel, I will do that. Hey, Arkham. If I have to grab all 1,500 of you, I don't want the money, Chantel. That's what I'm saying. I don't want the money. I don't want the money. We need a Shrew Crew shirt. Now that might be what I call the dollar tier. I'm going to expand the tiers so it's easier for you guys to contribute, right? And Shrew Crew is really good. Shrew Crew is really good. For anybody who doesn't know, the Blue Shrew Crew is pretty good. That's good. For anybody who doesn't know, I have a family of shrews. They're either shrews or voles or both. Because I'm pretty sure that one of them doesn't have eyes at all. The BSC, baby. The Blue Shrew Crew. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, shrew is a kind of small creature. They're an insectivore. So they're not technically a rodent, but they look like a mouse. Yeah, and then the hares. Yeah, Kenny and his family. The Shrew Man group. That's not bad. I went and watched The Conjuring last right, either yesterday or the day before. Arkham. And then before that, I went and watched Freakier Friday. On Friday, I think. No, that would have been when I watched The Conjuring. I watched it on Wednesday. And then I watched Toxic Avenger a couple of days before that. Okay. I didn't mean to have a state of the channel meeting with the 14 of you that I have here. That wasn't my intention. But since it came up, I've been talking about it all day. Sort of. Mammals passed up from animals very much like shrews and rats and rodents. The only mammals that survived the extinction event that took the dinosaurs were tiny. The new Indiana Jones, like episode 5, I haven't seen it. I gotta get the game back on. Give me just a second. I swear to God, thank you. I didn't even notice. I didn't even think to look for a tip, but thank you, Rob. I swear to God, you're gonna buy the fucking Switch for or the Surface for me on your own. Sending me $10 every other 30 seconds. That's called every minute. Thank you, Rob. Really. Yeah, I don't like James Gunn. Dread Rob 1. I'm gonna be pissed. About what, Jeremiah? I really try not to get angry, guys. Did I not get the video fixed? Buffalo? I'm watching the game again. It was very James Gunny. James Gunn has a feel sort of like Joss Whedon. Not just They're going 2 points. I see, Jeremiah. I see what you're saying. He has a lead character archetype? Yeah. Hey, thank you, Ellie, for hanging out with me for so much of the day. I'm doing my best. You have a good night, all right? Or day or whatever you're facing. I really hated the third Guardians of the Galaxy. There are very few movies that I haven't finished where I've just gone, this is too bad to finish. But that was one of them. Hey, I'm glad you had fun, Ellie. It's completely unusual for a watch stream dedicated to football to have people who don't give a single fuck about sport hang out. And I feel like I've had dozens of you. Today is one of the highest view counts that I've had in a long time. And we were hanging out watching sports. And more than half, many percent points, more than half, gave no fucks about football. And so what you're saying is, yeah, you're a great watch. You're a great hang. You're fun as fuck. And what I'm saying is that you guys are cool. You went way outside the normal for what the internet is like to hang out with me today. And that's an exceptional act of cool. Yeah, I go live every day, Magic. MBH. It was the golden guy at the end. I don't actually know what you're saying. That was why you didn't like the third Guardians. I just fucking hated everything about it. Yeah, the vibe is chill. That's right, typical. You don't have to give a fuck about the game. Hey, we will talk tomorrow, MBH. Yeah, understood, Rob. I fucking hated that movie. I hated everything about it. I don't even remember the character you're talking about. The first Guardians was fine. It was fine. The second one was also fine. I really appreciate the positivity. I was trying to praise you guys for being cool. Thank you for transferring it to say that I'm cool. I haven't watched the new Superman because that's what I was saying, Weekend Jake. I haven't watched the new Superman because I know I don't like James Gunn's movies, and nobody's gone, hey, go watch something you hate. Whenever I say I kind of want to watch a movie, they're like, well, what do you want to watch? Great. They were great to you. I felt like they were fine. I felt like the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first two Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thor Ragnarok were the weak. Those were the weakest films in Marvel's canon. Combat sports, heard that. Heard that, Castle. Abs, whichever of the two is preferable to you. Um, I don't talk about it much, but if we were to like really sit and talk about the NFL, I would be talking about it like a combat sport. Yeah, well, I mean, to me, you are. Jeremiah. I don't know if you heard me talking about it yesterday, but the abstract of this channel is that the shared space of watching the video and participating in the chat is um, an abstracted environment that we share. So I treat it like we share the space. So I appreciate that you see it. Him just looks so dumb to me. I know Greenie wants me to say that she wants me to watch it, but it just looks so dumb to me. This commercial's hilarious. Why do I read books I hate? Uh, I rarely finish them, abs, but I read books I hate because they challenge my critical thinking. Heard that, Jeremiah. I don't know what you're telling me not to say. Ugh. it felt like a it felt like a one act play over 2 hours is what you said, Weekend Jake. Am I? I hate movies like that where the plot just never happens. Honestly, Abs, a lot of the reason that reading a book turns into hate for me is because I wanted to like it, and then it wasn't good. And then I get mad, and then it has to die for betraying me. It's not rational. It's not even healthy. But you asked the question. That's why I do it. Alec was telling me that Splitsville is really good. That he really liked Splitsville. Splitsville is going to be watching my marriage collapse 1 minute at a time. So I'm unlikely to watch Splitsville. I lived that fucking life. But he liked it. And he liked Caught Stealing more than I did. Caught Stealing um, was better than Relay. A lot better than Relay, actually. I need to charge my earbuds. Not my earbuds, my microphone. I need to charge my microphones. Damn. 3-time Super Bowl referee. I hope the chat isn't busted, because refreshing that shit's going to be a pain in my ass. Pretty sure it is. Yep, it was. Hey, Amira, I haven't seen you. Yeah, right. The ending. I see you, Rob. Yeah. Heard that, Arkham. Hey, thank you, typical nerd. And take your time. Oh, that fucking sucks. Rob one. Hey, welcome back, Chew Poppy. I'm catching up with the chat. It broke on me. And then Creator. I haven't heard of that. Uh Weekend Jake. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I wouldn't say that Hollywood can't. I would say that Hollywood struggled with it, and the reason they used to struggle with it is because of producers like uh, Dick Nuts, who killed himself in prison. It might just take 24 hours, typical. It might just take time. I'm sorry that it's being inconvenient. Yeah. Yeah, Pirate. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Producers and executive producers who think they're story writers, storytellers. We're just kind of talking about nerd shit right now, Charlotte. I'm watching a football game. We were kind of talking about movies. Somebody asked me what movies I've watched, and I've seen a lot recently. I've basically gone to the theater every other day for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, Weekend Jake. Also that we think we know what would be good because we don't watch the movie. We tell ourselves we could have written it. Yeah, that too. Most disturbing? What does disturbing mean to you, Charlotte? Because disturbing to you, I ask for specifically what you mean by disturbing, because disturbing to you could mean unsettling to me, and disturbing to me could mean had a lasting negative impact on my life. So if you're asking about the movie that had the most lasting negative impact on my life, The Fourth Kind. If you're asking me about the movie that unsettled me the most, that just left me like shaken in my faith, Hereditary. Hereditary is the movie that most unsettled me. Five Faces of Death is a movie I wouldn't watch, Kathos. Or Midsummer wasn't as unsettling as to me as Hereditary. I watched Hereditary. See, Tusk is a comedy though, so Tusk to me doesn't count. Hereditary was just deeply fucked up. Blind Beat, heard that. KJ digging deep in his. Okay. Sit still after watching. Can't make eye contact with people in the room after 5 minutes of dead silence. People stand up and walk out without saying goodbye. Uh, like, well, we just watched that. Okay, well, what was the movie that did that to you? Yeah, Star Wars Rogue One is almost horror. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Okay. What was the movie, Charlotte? Spoken? I haven't heard of that. Ah, that's funny, Castle. Well, that was fucked up. I'm trying to think of a movie where I said that at the end. Well, that was fucked up. Signs? Weapons might be that movie. Well, that was fucked up. Weapons. Weapons might have left me feeling like that, Charlotte. I can't think of another movie. I'm sure there is another movie, but I try to avoid those kind of movies that you're talking about. I avoid that stuff. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be left with it. The Saw movies are awful. Cujo, Prisoners. I haven't seen that. Darkness Falls, The Ring, White Noise. Dude, that movie messed me up with Batman. One of the Batmans was in it. Do you know the movie I'm talking about? That movie fucked me up. And the ending was fucked up. They fucked the ending up in White Noise. But that movie fucked me up. They fucked up Insidious too. as well. They had fucked up. They fucked up Insidious as well. Chucky gave you nightmares. That's what that those are called Child's Play. Hmm. Weird, Jeremiah. White Noise is worth the watch. The ending is just not memorable. I don't remember what happened. It wasn't good. Ryan, the White Noise was a good movie. I really liked it, but the ending is kind of fucked up, kind of bad. I mean, they fucked up the ending. The ending is not memorable. But there's a scene in that movie that seriously fucked me up. I can't look at White Noise on a TV screen because that movie seriously fucked me up. The Nun is good, scary. The Nun was scary. I don't remember anything about it, but it was scary. Child's Play, understood. 13 Ghosts was good. House on Haunted Hill, they were both good. They were also remakes of old movies, so they were trying to be camp. Do you understand what I'm saying by trying to be camp, Kathos? What, like, why I make that point? The House on Haunting Hill, the haunting of Hill House is supposed to be a true story. That's supposed to be based on true events. I like 13 Ghosts and House on Haunted Hill because they're so camp. I like that. And see, I haven't watched the Rob Zombie. I haven't watched any of Rob Zombie's. I don't actually like horror movies. I don't like slashers. I don't like violence. Okay, but The Evil Dead is different because those are comedies. So is it what's the third one where he goes back in town or back in time? I'm watching The Game Hunter, yeah. Bills are playing like shit tonight. Peer pressure, heard that. Yeah, I don't like gore. I'll look away from gore. I looked away from all the gore in Toxic Avenger. I looked away from all the gore in Toxic Avenger. Every time it happened, I looked away. I looked away from a lot of the violence in Nobody 2 as well. I'm not mad. What am I mad at, Jeremiah? The Game with Michael Douglas. That's actually a really good movie. Talk about you want to talk about mind fucks. The Game is a mind fuck. I don't care. I want both of them to lose, Hunter. I hate both of these teams, man. Yeah, the Bills and the Ravens are on right now, Jeremiah. Shutter Island was a very good movie. I liked the remake. The remake of Pet Cemetery was scarier, truer to the novel. I don't know. I liked the remake. Josh Allen can't win by himself, Jeremiah. That's kind of what I said earlier. Is watching this game is like watching two teams that have really good quarterbacks. That's all. Bengals got the win today. Hey, love, how you doing, bud? Your Packers got a big win today too. Actually, absolutely trounced the Lions this afternoon. Night 7F. Thanks for hanging out. Misery is a mind fuck. The book is better than the movie. But that's a movie that's fleshed out by the book. So they're different experiences. Because, like, the book, like, fleshes out what he was writing for her. Yeah, Haley, whatever. Oh God, the Eagles are or not the Eagles. The Ravens are going to score again. Does that say 37 or 27? I can't see that. I my screen cuts off in the middle, real literally in the middle of the score vertically. Misery is a good book. Pet Cemetery was the first book that actually scared me. I also miss Rick Moranis, Cathos. He's one of the few people who actually retired from Hollywood and stayed retired. The First Omen is a movie I haven't seen, but the last Exorcism is one of my very favorites. He retired, Pirate Rob. Rick Moranis just retired and stayed retired. He moved to a farm in Canada. Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He did all those Disney movies. Yeah, and he retired. I didn't know about the kid, but he retired and was just done and stayed done. Didn't need the money. He did all those Disney films, made career ending money, and spent that money evidently on an ill child. I didn't know about the unwell child. He was Dark Helmet. What up, OPM? I've practiced it. I've got it under control. I can call you OPM at will now. His wife had cancer. Wife or kid or both. God damn, did he just catch that one-handed in the end zone? Wow. Wow. Did you guys see that? Is anybody watching this game? Dude just caught that one-handed running into the end zone like, wow, no shit he did. Wow. That was awesome. Yeah, you like that weekend? I think that's a pretty good nickname for my guy. Wow. That Hopkins, that was a catch. Yeah, for sure, Private. I empathize with you all except for Pirate Rub. That was awesome, wasn't it, Jeremiah? That was a great catch. Hey, Flunker, I see you, buddy. I didn't say anything, but I saw you. Thank you for giving me a second opportunity at a first impression. Hi, Swax. You have a good night, too. Oh, is that DeAndre Hopkins? He's a Raven, not a Charger. What happened? Or a Chief? I wonder why the Chiefs let him walk. Captain Ron, a dirty pirate, flunker, intruder. Yeah. If that was DeAndre Hopkins, he's my favorite. He's my favorite receiver. That guy's a freak. Yeah. That's interesting, Swax. Thanks for sharing. I'm doing great, Debbie. How are you? I think I've asked you permission to call you Debbie. If I haven't, I'm sorry that I took liberties with your name. I hate when people do that to me. Video game status? Oh, yeah. The Ravens are just running away with this one. It's getting stupid. It's getting stupid. Weather Report is a band from the 70s, Ham. I'm not playing music. I'm not taking requests. When people take liberties with your name, Jake. Like when I called you James. I haven't stopped playing Final Fantasy. No, during football nights, I'm just going to be too tired from actually thinking all day to want to think my way through those fights. And I'm at a narrative heavy section of the game, and I don't feel like reading. So what I'm not going to do is drag you guys through 2 hours or whatever it would end up being of me running around in circles, because that would be boring to watch. Shagsta would get me. No, Shagsta doesn't bother me. I called you. I called you James when I first met you, because James and Jacob are the same name for some stupid reason. It's just a thing that I think is funny. The Bears game tomorrow. 3 hours of you just yelling at the TV. Yeah, me too. Heard that, KJ. Oh, the testing stream went well. People showed. Good. You got to make sure that you put your author page in your description. That works. You assume wrong, Swax, but yes, I'm a night person. I work nights for 2 decades almost. Need some background music. You want to make sure that you're using what's the word I'm looking for? You want to make sure that you're using copyright free or royalty free music. Public domain. That's the word I was looking for. Why are you being the way you're being? Just charge. Yeah, copyright and royalty free. Shaggy is such a. Yeah, Shaggy from Scooby Doo is what it reminds a lot of people of, but that's not. That isn't actually what my nickname is. In reference to hearing nothing but crickets and then me screaming that someone is shaking my tent to give me a pizza. Yeah, crickets. Understood, KJ. Round pizza or squares? I prefer cracker crust. What's new in my life? I got a jacket today, Charlotte. I don't know. I'm homeless, sweetheart. Nothing has really been new in my life in a full year. What would qualify as new to you? Yeah, and if you hit that like button, we're doubling up. Um, we're doubling up my 10 likes per hour. So if we can get 40 more likes, we could have a like per minute. And that would be pretty cool. I want to try something real quick. Just work with me. This is going to fuck up my mic. Fucking sweet. Check this out. I can charge my phone and have my mic on, so you can quit bitching about the crickets. Yeah, I got a new jacket today. Charlotte, you don't have to be sorry because I ask you for clarification. I just like to answer the questions that I get as specifically and honestly as possible. So I like to ask for clarification. What is this about a delivery fee? That's funny. 9 when you saw Child's Play, ROB. You like the cricket sound. Heard that, Dorothy. Yeah, if I turn the mic on, it compresses the crickets out. $20 tip, understood. The fuck is this about? Damn spider tried to make a web in my tent and it didn't work out for them. It wouldn't. I live in here, man. It's cold right now, yes, Deborah. It's cold. I don't know if you can see, but I'm in my turtleneck and I'm in my turtleneck, my flannel, and my hoodie, and I'm wrapped up in my sleeping bag liner and my 55-degree sleeping bag. It's cold. It's gonna freeze. It's gonna drop down below freezing within the next couple of weeks. If it stays at the rate it's been going, it's gonna be cold. Cold, cold, like real cold. That kind of bitter, annoying cold where you gotta cover all of your skin cold. Yeah, I had never watched. Rob has fallen behind the conversation, folks. He has been rewound. He is about 5 to 10 minutes behind the conversation. He will catch up with us and be like, "Fuck, it rewound me." When that happens, it makes me laugh. When you guys start suddenly revisiting the conversation from 10 minutes ago, I'm like, I used to be like, "Why the fuck are they talking about that still?" Hi there, I'm your new roommate. Yeah, no shit. I've had a few spiders do that on my face. Hello, I would like to live here. I would prefer you didn't. That's where I see from. I wish that weren't true. I wish that weren't my actual life. That's real. Okay. I have microphones charged. Damn, they charge fast. Why didn't you charge at all? That's bad. You fucker. Hey, Abs. Uh, did you switch accounts on me, big guy? I'm confused. Uh-oh. We got a Buffalo Bill running loose in the defense. I can't tell how... Oh, he's going to score, too. No, he's not. Oh, they got tackled down at the 1. Oh, nothing I feel like talking about for free tonight, Charlotte. I'm trying to watch football. I'm not trying to talk about whatever. Not for free. That ain't gonna work. Understood, Abs. Thank you for letting me know you did it. That's cool of you. I appreciate that you want to know, Charlotte. I'm not telling you that I'll never talk about it. I talk about it from time to time. I just have talked about it. So I don't feel like it. Yeah, I'm gonna read Gilgamesh more this week. Just Abs, my voice is shot. And so I don't want to do less than a good performance. Well, Charlotte, the reason I qualify like I do is because some people get really offended. And I don't want you to leave. I just don't feel like it right now. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Oh. I understand that I don't need to explain it to you, but there are other people that may or may not be passing through that don't know. Kathos, I'm really enjoying this. Oh, Cassidy? Dread? I know. I know. She never. Oh, Alan's gonna score. She never remembers that I remember that she's not who she says she is. Okay, this game is totally in reach. They were only down 9 points. They just scored. We're going for 2. I am enjoying it. Now this is so much better than it was this time a year ago. Picked off. This is a live ball. You're in Norway, Charlotte? That's cool. I'm fine, Mandy. I was listening to Leprous today. Aren't they from Norway? Oh, now it's a 9-point game. They were pretty far behind. They were behind 15 points. I'm out of it, do I? Do I seem out of it, Mandy? Heard that. You're almost out then, Charlotte. Uh, uh, Germany, Scandinavia are 7 hours. The UK and France are 6 hours ahead of EST. Wow. That was a right hook, though. It wasn't a left hook. What is this? Something just happened. I swear to God, Rob. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so Charlotte, you still around? All right, so Rob just dropped $10 in my Cash App. So, the reason I'm here is because I was living with a woman for the last 4 years. I was staring at homelessness during at the beginning of 2021. Um, COVID was a difficult year for everybody. It was a difficult year for me. Um, I had just left work right when we started dating, and so she invited me to come stay with her. You know, she's bored, she's got money, owns her own house, but she's lonely, wants the presence of a man. So I did that and lived in just grinding and horrific domestic abuse for 4 years, and so she evicted me. And my whole life, I've been religious, and all I've really ever wanted out of life was to be a monastic, a monk, a shaman, a seether, and I've taken the opportunity, and here I am. The last 6 weeks, it has been very profitable, and friends and uh, artistic collaborators and conversation, and I met a woman, and uh, I've grown an audience, and I'm making a shitload of money, an embarrassing amount of money, frankly. Um, but that's the long and short of why I'm homeless. Yeah, and then the Levant is 7 hours ahead, I guess. Oof. Yeah, there's always good. I did my best to make the bad as good as I could. It was just too much. Yeah, 7 hours ahead. And the Levant. I'm doing great, Slimmy. How are you? I'm not homeless. I just don't have a permanent address. That's right, Kathos, and there are always options. He does, typical. God is all over my work. Home is what you make of it, that too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you lost somebody. Charlotte, I missed what you said. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, alcoholism is just a killer. It's just a ruiner of lives, a waster of lives, a ruiner of families. It's just awful. Alcohol is just awful. We'll find you somebody, Kathos. That's right. Um, that is actually right, typical. The weather is cold, Victorious, but the night is beautiful and clear. Extra point was no good for the Ravens, but this is back to being a 15-point game. Everything is awful when it's abused. That's right. And that's right, KJ. We are here to support one another. I also like the Crickets, Rob. I thought it was a noise that I would hate. But does everybody see how that worked? If I say I haven't made any money to do that and then I make money, I'll fulfill their request. It's a group thing. You're allowed to love to drink, um, abs. You just be careful, man. That stuff is fucking poison. Ugh. You're trying to make some alcohol, but it turned into vinegar? That's funny, Castle. Face down alone in a house without any photos or any memories. Sorry to hear that, Jake. That is very sad. The life of a living ghost. That's why I quit drinking. Yep. When I realized I was sucking down a bottle of Merlot every night to go to bed, uh, it wasn't even every night, but um, every night of the weekend, every time I had a day off, it took an entire bottle of Merlot. And when I realized I was cracking open a second bottle, I was like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta leave this shit alone and stay with it left alone. Hey, don't even worry about it, Charlotte. Don't worry. Don't worry about. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Send him my phone. It dropped in the crack of your seat. I don't understand what that means, Rob. Cigarettes and weed? Me too now. Possible night in the USA? Yeah, it's night right now, Leapy. I'm 7 hours behind you. I think I'm actually 8 hours behind you. Rob, have you been hitting the head? Yeah, you're about 8 hours ahead of me. I'm scared for my lungs too, typical. Should probably stop or slow down or stop. Keep on a rocking me, baby. Okay, Rob. I'm worried about you. I'm sorry to hear that, you Poppy. But stay strong. Or do what you want. I could be done with this football game. Okay, Rob. Have you been having a little sippy sip, Rob? You can't, Rob. I'm really concerned for you, bud. Have you had a little sippy sip? Yeah, resilience is kind of my main and maybe my only character trait, Jake. The 3-eye atlas. I don't know what that is by name, Charlotte. Is that the uh heavenly body that people are talking about? Okay. Okay, Rob. You feeling good and safe? You okay, Rob? Do you need water? Do I need to worry about you? Hi, AP. How are you doing? Okay, yeah. Get you some water and sit down, Rob. And stop. Don't send me any more money or I'll give it back. Good one to have. Thank you, weekend. I understand what that means. Stoic. Yeah, stoic Shaggy. Yeah, I'm working on it. There I have drafts on my Patreon. Abs, my autobiography. Yeah, that's something I'll write someday. When I'm out of here, I'll tell the story of how I got out. He went across the line. Cynicism is my favorite AP, but stoicism, if there were isms to which I would ascribe myself, stoicism and cynicism are two of them. Well, we're probably just going, Charlotte, we're probably going through that part of the asteroid belt where this just happens. The Kuiper belt, I think that's what it's called. I swear to God, Rob, you know I can't give that back, you motherfucker. I'm the one with PDA, you fucks. Thank you, Rob. I love you, buddy. You really don't have to do that tonight. Yes, two great philosophies, AB. They're not really philosophies, they're ismoses, but I'll let you get away with the looseness of your language. That's called stoicism. That's called stoicism, Jake, or cynicism. You can do either, but it's supposed to be stoicism. Favorite Stoic is Marcus Aurelius, but he's the only Stoic who I've read. Yeah, Stoicism is basically, in a word, Stoicism is taking life as it comes, not bitching about it, managing, making it work, and not being emotional about it, not letting your emotions get between you and your goals. That's effectively Stoicism. Not even your goals. What needs to be done, the work that needs to be done. That's Stoicism. I do have a like for every 3 minutes, though. Is that right? That can't be right. We've been going for 90 minutes. Yeah, I have a like for every 3 minutes. We're doing really well on our like to watch time ratio. You guys are really crushing it. What's up, Strange Snaps? Strange Snaps. I never see that S in the middle. Sure, Weekend. That sounds like Stoicism. Pragmatism, however, is an ismos. So you might just be pragmatic. Many of them were Stoics, yeah. Stoicism is a Roman national ismos. Pirate, Rob. It does, Kathos. The liking and unliking, the algorithm only counts the like. It doesn't count the unlike. If I got somebody to like, comment, share, tip, someday when I've got the time, um, abs, when I've got the time and I've got the time. I understand what you're saying to me, abs. I don't remember what I was saying before that. Someday. Soon. It's the first thing I want to put time into once I have a home. Abs. You're silly, KJ. Someday, sometime, something, something, Nickelback. I don't know the song, but you got me there, Weekend. Too many sippy sips on the tequila. Okay, well, make sure you have just a few sippy sips of water. Don't go to bed dehydrated, Rob. Just for me. I don't want you waking up with a headache, hurting. Yeah, abs. When I can dedicate that work in a way that I don't feel like I'm neglecting my family. Hello, crazy uncle. How you doing? Please be safe, typical. Thank you for hanging out with us for so long, buddy. I've talked with him a little bit. Um, I don't want to speak for him. Sorry. Favorite beer is New Belgium's 1554. That's my favorite beer. Or Bush, just straight Bush. You need your timesheet. Modelo, heard that. Modelo the dark is real good. Modelo's amber, good as shit. Love you too, typical. Thank you for hanging out with us today for so long. Um, thank you for enduring that uh, bullying that you did. Over and out, my friend. You didn't do your workout today, Abs? Get on your workout, my guy. Take care, typical. Don't worry about all your typos, buddy. I know it's important to you because not your native language, but don't worry about it. We're not judging you, my friend. You're in a safe place here. Bush is a great lager, man. Bush is just a good lager. I like Bush Light too. Straight up, I'll drink a 12-pack of Bush every day, Charlotte. I stream every day. I try to stream all day every day, but I've been weaning myself off a little bit. PBR? Hey, you're allowed to like PBR. Corona? Heard that? Yeah, every day, Charlotte. I try to get 12 hours a day. Oh, Lawson Fantasy and your Seahawks took a dive today. I'm sorry, not dive. They lost. Sorry, man. Yeah, Stella Artois is overrated. I once I once really offended a kid. Um, I worked nights at a gas station. And I had a kid was coming through and buying Stella Artois. I asked him, I said, "So you're not trying to kiss anybody tonight?" And he goes, "What are you talking about? I'm going to a party. I'm trying to meet a girl." And I said, "Not drinking Stellas, you're not." He didn't think that was as funny as I did. Oh, so you're not trying to make out tonight? What? Trying to meet a girl. Not drinking Stella, you're not. Corona is the trash version of Modelo. I agree with that. Vodka, heard that. Yeah, we have ports and imperials, Cathos. Yeah, you like that one, Kyler? Thank you. No, beers in the U.S. Are usually between 6 and 8, and we have ports and imperials that go up to 12 and 15. Imperials are usually 15. I'm sorry I woke you up, Eric. That's twice I've woken Eric up today. There was a monster under the bed. I'm sorry, Eric. I don't know you're sleeping, buddy. I wouldn't be quiet anyway. uh, I like you guys a great deal. This has been so much fun. I'll holler at you tomorrow, Rob. Please have a cup of water, just for me. Make sure you pee before you go to bed, buddy. The thing is, Sports Jazz, I can't be funny on purpose, but thank you. My jokes do sometimes land, and I appreciate that. I was chilling to death metal. I was walking, Eric, but yeah, I was chilling to death metal. Oh, way awake now, he says. Wake up, Eric. Rob, you're a crazy man. I'm not giving you that money back. I am spending it. I love you guys. You're all so crazy for different reasons. Yeah. All I've ever wanted is a voice that's just permanently shot because I've been using it. And fuck if my voice is not just permanently shot. I've been sucking on a bottle of Mountain Dew so I would be awake for this, but this game's not going to be over before midnight. You gotta go deep, man. Fuck all this underneath shit. It's like 5 minutes left in the game. You're down 15 points. What is all this underneath bullshit? Still plenty of time. What are you guys doing? You got to score. Yeah, that is DeAndre Hopkins as a Raven. That's just not fair. That's playing with Madden money. Fuck, the Ravens are going to be so good this season. I didn't realize that. Why? I don't know why he and Mahomes never got on the same page. He was an embarrassment in the Super Bowl. He had like 3 drops. I hope I haven't broken the chat and not noticed. Yes, I have. Those super likes. Good night, Rob. Take care, buddy. Hey, take care, Charlotte. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm glad I got to help you through your shift. That's what this late night stream is about, is helping my people that are working right now. Wake up at 3 a.m. I know you will, Rob. That's what I'm concerned about. Hey, good night, Rob. Thank you, buddy. I was way behind the chat. Cover 2. I know, man. I know they're playing this cover 2 high safety shit, but you got to test it at some point. Yeah, if they're boring, KJ, what I would suggest is that you just remember that I was real boring today and everybody seemed to have a good time. You're back in your front, Funky. They're both here. Can I see what, Sam? The Blue Man Woman group. Good night, Rob. Love you, buddy. What's up, Real Fiverr? Arkham's back. What's up, guys? No! And he tries it and then overthrows it. Never mind. Yep, Rob feels exactly how I feel about that throw. God damn it. He finally tries the defense deep and overthrows it. Allen is just playing like my balls tonight. I don't know what that really means. The blue non-binary group. There we go. My most recent gig was working for Dollar Tree, but that catch by D Hop was crazy, Fiverr. My real gig, the last time I had a real gig before that, I managed gas stations. I was managing gas stations, and he's playing loose and dangly, basically. Yeah, weekend. Thank you for understanding what I meant by that. I managed gas stations, and before that, I managed restaurants. Eric's all the way awake now because I yelled about these last 2 throws. Fuck, man. Yeah, I deliberately took less money than what I was worth because I didn't want the money. The jokes come naturally. Yeah, I don't mean to be funny. I don't do it on purpose. I say shit that's so off the fucking wall. Playing like your balls. God damn it. These Bills are pissing me off. That's 25-40, right? This game is not really in reach, but it is in reach. They've got the firepower. Yes, the Ravens are playing good defense. The Ravens are a good team. I prefer to not acknowledge the Ravens exist. Oh my God, did he catch that? Make the chat great again. Charlotte left, so he's gone political. Very, very, very good timing, Rob. Hey, you don't have to like Funky. I love it, but you don't have to. Half of the chat doesn't give a fuck today. We've had 2,500 people, 2,000, 2,500 people roll through. None of them gave a fuck. So I wouldn't ask you to either. Not none of them, half of them. For sure, more than half. There we go. Now the Bills just got to get a stop. And now, hey, you're allowed to prefer football, my friend. If you like soccer, you're allowed to like soccer. Yeah, Pittsburgh is that division's big brother, for sure. Master, master, master of puppets. He's pulling your strings. Starting to give a little bit of a fuck. Top 5 sports, football. That's the only sport I pay attention to, Funky. The NBA is going to be on that list soon. But the only sports I pay attention to are the NFL, and then I'll be smashing your dreams. I'll be paying attention to the NFL this coming season. I've been told that the Utah Jazz are the best team to watch, so that's who I'll be watching. Rob is a great deal of fun, isn't he? I took a fencing class. I took one. I took one. I showed for one of the fencing class that I took in college. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball, MMA. Not in any order. Heard that. Dread. I like boxing. I used to like heavyweight boxing, but we haven't had a real heavyweight champion in 20 years. Lennox Lewis kind of ruined heavyweight boxing. Hello, the Saint. Yeah, Derrick Henry is a freak. Just a freak. He changed. Yeah, I didn't mean to say exactly what Collinsworth just said, but he changed this game in the second half, just running those fucking dudes over. That might have been in the first half, actually. To be fair, for Canadians, no, they also like curling. Yeah, Lennox Lewis wrecked heavyweight boxing because then the what were they? What was their name? The Russian dudes, the brothers. They came around, but they wouldn't fight one another, and for good reason. The Bills just they just created a turnover. The Bills just came up with the ball on their side of the field, down 7 points. What's up with the cam? I have 2 apps open, so that you might have to do some work to get it to size itself properly. That's hilarious. I was talking with Rach tonight. She was talking about how she went to a Bills game and she didn't respect that they abandoned their stadium during what appears to be a loss. And Chris Collinsworth just called him out for it. Lacrosse is really popular in the north. Cathos. Lacrosse is real popular up north in the U.S. It's popular in the north part of Ohio. Touching a 2 to tie it. Oh, it's 22 points, not 23. They're not down 7, they're down 8. You had to serve, Eric? Heard that. He finally did it. Finally took his shot downfield there on the 1-yard line. Finally. I had a bow in 8th grade. The Ravens are literally going to just fumble this game away. Lacrosse is summer hockey, effectively, Chupapi. That's what it seems like to me. That's not going to work. It's weird to me that only the Eagles can make the tush push work. Goosh, what a fucking catch. He let it hit him in the body, but what a catch. Concentration. If this thing goes to overtime, it will not be one of the all-timers, Chris. The point totals are not anywhere near as high as that Patriots-Rams game from 5 or 10 years ago, whenever that was. Still short. Oh my God. Oh my God. Baseball used to be our biggest sport, but the NFL has overtaken it the last 3 years. Kathos. It's only been recently. Maybe 3 years is too short, but it's been recent. You're not in my tent. Like you're not actually climbing into my. No, you're just climbing under my tent, being bossy fuckers. Zay Jones, or is that Zay Flowers, is not having fun standing on the sidelines. He must have got hurt or something. I didn't see what or hear what happened there. Why he's pacing close to the head coach like that. Did anybody watch the Jags today? What did Hunter look like? Did they? The Jags won real big today? Allen scored. Hunter played both the out offense. Uh, I'll have to look at that game. Wipe the floor with the Panthers. Heard that. I can't remember their Panthers quarterback's name. He must have played poorly. Bryce. Broken up. Didn't get it. Down 2. Oh, that's awesome, Kathos. We sang your national anthem. I don't think you've done anything, Eric. Maybe if they're upset at you, maybe. I didn't see you do anything that you should apologize for. This Bills offense, man. I'm just not a fan of Joe Brady. Not a fan. Not a fan of his scheme. This game plan. Oh my God, that was an enormous hit, and he ran through it. Holy shit. Yeah, they were dominating. They're only up 2 points right now inside the 2-minute warning, Rob. The Ravens. You got to get another turnover here. Minute 27 left. Lamar under center. Hands it off. Pressure. Yeah, Bills fans left. Jazz. Well, churches are tax exempt by the Constitution, Eric. Churches and nonprofits are tax exempt within the law code, the tax code. Yeah, they're tax exempt within the legal code, Eric. Churches are tax exempt because all nonprofits and religious organizations are tax exempt. Your EIN is your earned income number, and that's only for people who work. That's only for people. That's only for your earned income number is for people who get a tax credit. Their Scientology is tax exempt because they're a religion. All religious organizations and nonprofits are tax exempt in the legal code. Because they're doing the government's job. What up, Chicago? We're watching the end of this Ravens game. They didn't get the first down. They didn't get it. They're short 3 yards. They're not going to go for it either. Take care, Abs. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long today, buddy. It's been really great to get to see you so much. Yeah, but you don't want to put that code on your taxes if you haven't actually filed with the government as an religious organization, because they will come after you and you will do jail time. No sovereign citizens here, hopefully. Certainly not I. Buffalo's got a chance. What a shit punt, too. What an utter shit punt. Barely flipped the field. That was a 40-yard punt, man. That was not a good punt. You hear the crickets out there? The cicadas? I don't know the difference. No, I haven't seen the episode of Batman where Joker's being audited. That's funny. Sideline out of bounds. In a way, you're a sovereign citizen. Hey, welcome back, Magic. Hey, Bryson, what's up? I couldn't say that I know what a locust sounds like either. Ah, you're a few seconds ahead of me, Chicago. I think you're a full play ahead of me. Oh, interesting, Eric. You think I'm crazy? Yeah, don't go after the IRS. They got Al Capone. They'll get you. The IRS is weaponized and uh, mobilized. Yeah, you're about a play ahead of me, Chicago. Josh came up there and his cadence was unusual, so bro just snaps the ball or stands up or whatever. I wasn't looking at the screen. Got him! Oh! Oh, I have tinnitus, Rob, but I hear you. Just a loud, buzzing keen. You lack a distinct lack of foosball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh my god, I cannot believe he tackled him down. The Ravens took the timeout. Why? Why? It has been a really good game. I don't know what that is, WD. No thanks. Uh, Taxes aren't really linked to your social security number. Your social security number is how the government identifies you. Your taxes are linked to your W-9 or your I-9. Just tell them not to take anything out of your taxes and your I-9, and they won't take anything out of your income tax, out of your check on your check. You'll just owe money at the end of the year. Yeah, the I-9 is the filing form. So on your I-9, just put zeros. Just tell them to withhold or to withhold nothing from your check, and then they will withhold nothing from your check. And then if you don't pay, see how long you get away with it. just saying. If you don't want them to withhold, put zeros on your I-9. What movies now? What does that mean, Jetster? I guess. No rolls, I guess. Sure. I'm just saying, like, if your social security number doesn't have anything to do with your taxes. Social security number is just an identifying number. What you put on your I-9 is how they withhold from you. And the amount of money that you bring in every month is your tax bracket, how much you owe. So just, well, no, don't give anyone your identifying number. Your social security number is the unique, what is it, 3, 5, 4, 9 digits? It's not tied to your credit score, guys. It's a unique identifying number. That's all. It's just an identifying 9 digits that mark you. And the Bills are going to win. That's amazing. The Bills won. It's not tied to your credit score. It's not tied to anything. It's just how the world identifies you out of the 8 billion people in it. It's just a number. It's just a unique number. Actually, it's a unique set of 9 digits. Yeah, your social security number is just a unique identifying number. 3 numbers. That's all. What a comeback for sure. The Bills always win, says Rob. Except in the playoffs. They played like ass until those final 4 drives. Yeah, your credit scores are just 4 different credit agencies monitoring the way you spend your money. Ah, love that. I love that. I do love seeing the Harbaughs look down in defeat. I do. I like that a great deal. Yeah, definitely do not give anyone. Lord shite at your cervix, my lord. Hello, King Clown. It's good to see you too, pal. You guys say some of the weirdest shit I've ever heard. No, I watched the football game and hung out, so I don't have it in me. I'm gonna go to bed here in the next few minutes. Yeah, no game stream tonight. Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays I won't play Final Fantasy X unless I just get used to staying up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, which I don't really want to do. Um, Your Social Security is just insurance. You know that, right? You can claim your Social Security right now, Eric. It's just insurance. One pillow or two? One. I only have one pillow, King. Not really, Eric. The Social Security fund has been empty since 2002. They used that Social Security money to fight the war in Iraq. Um, there's no such thing as unclaimed Social Security money. The Social Security was a giant fund with a budget, and what you pay in your check is it's just insurance. Yeah, you get a pension if you choose to cash out your Social Security as a pension in retirement, but again, that's not the money that you paid in. It's just a pension based on how much money you made over the course of your life. That's why old women, when their husband dies, get a Social Security pension that's like $5 a month because they didn't make anything. They didn't pay into the insurance. It's like life insurance. If you, huh, what what is there? You don't need Social Security if you're dead because you're not going to have any society to secure. You're dead. Yeah, you would pay as much in Social Security insurance as you make because you probably do something that's dangerous with your life and going to leave you retired. The government doesn't steal it, Eric. It's insurance. You don't win. You're losing very badly. You're demonstrating a massive amount of ignorance. It's insurance. And you can draw from your SSI now. Yeah, I watched the game, Hunter. Bills won. But you can draw from your SSI now. It's just insurance. It's like life insurance. If you die, you win. It's a gamble. Insurance is always a gamble. And so with the Social Security insurance, what you're betting with the government, there's no such thing as unclaimed Social Security money. There's just no such thing as unclaimed Social Security money. There's no pool of money that goes only to Social Security. That's been empty since 2002. The stimulus was a long time after that. I don't want to argue with you guys about taxes. Why are we arguing about taxes at midnight on a Sunday? Well, you get taxes back if you overpay what you owed. You don't get taxes back if you owe something. Yeah, Social Security insurance it's not a fund. It's not a um, trust fund. Why? Shut what down? You are eligible to draw from your Social Security insurance. It's just not going to have shit in it. Uh, the weather is cold, Tamir. Why are we yelling? It's not a trust fund. It's not a bank account. It's not a savings account. If you want a savings account, open a 401k. It is needed. There are a lot of people like you, Eric, who aren't going to open a 401k. The Social Security insurance exists for people who were unwise with their money, don't have a 401k, don't have good health insurance, don't have life insurance. do have more. But there's no such thing as unpaid, unclaimed Social Security. It doesn't exist. There's no fund. That's just not a thing. Sure, only matches 3%. I mean, that's more than it's more than 2%. It's more than 1%. It's more than they're required to match by law. If you die with dependents, it's gone. It's insurance, Eric. It's a bet that you won't use it. Like all insurance. Yeah, it's Social Security insurance. It's insurance that you won't need Social Security. That's how insurance works. You get health insurance and you pay for it every month on the bet that you won't use it. Why get rid of it? It's insurance. You fucking people want universal insurance. Well, sure, but the economy is a lot worse than it was in 2010. The game was fine, Hunter. Um, I think you're asking me about the Ravens and Bills. It was fine. The Bills played like ass, but they hung around. Josh Allen is too good. Um, he's too good. But the first, I don't know, 50 minutes of that game were the Josh Allen show. And then the Ravens just shit the bed. I don't know what that was at the end of the game. Just utter domination for 50 minutes, and then Lamar Jackson had to go take a shit, I guess. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the hell happened to the Ravens at the end of that game. I wasn't watching close enough because we started talking about insurance for some reason. Um, what dollars, Eric? What dollars? You keep saying my dollars. What dollars? What dollars? Oh, God. Sky. Oh, God, Kyler, I'm so sorry, man. The Ravens choked. Yeah, it's insurance, man. It's insurance. Insurance is a racket. That's why the government provides you with insurance that you can guarantee you're not going to be able to cash out. I don't understand what you're confused about. It's like Obamacare. You still can't go to the hospital with that shit. Still can't afford it. What money? What money? What money? You want what money? What money? It wasn't yours. It was never yours. If you filed on your I-9 that you were willing to have money withheld, but you signed the I-9, dude. You signed the I-9. It can't be a scam. You signed the I-9. Right. Call me for your reading. That's a scam. But insurance isn't a scam. You signed the paperwork. You have to put your name and your social security on it. You signed. If you sign, it's not a scam. Like, try to sue the federal government for a document that you signed. And anyway, if you file anything less than zero or anything more than zero, you signed it, you subs. That's what I'm saying. You signed the paperwork. But if you sign anything more than zero on the I-9 and you tell them that they're allowed to withhold, if you give them consent to withhold, they're going to withhold. They're going to take the money and they're going to run with it because it's money that you gave to them. You gave them permission to take from you before it was ever in your possession. It's not your money. It's not your money. Look, man, possession is 9/10 of the law. You never possessed that money. It was never yours. And so long as it's cash, it's not yours anyway. It's never your money. And if you want the money, tell them not to withhold it. Keep it. See what happens. They'll come get it if it's enough. They'll come and get it, I promise. They'll hold you up for back taxes in the hundreds of dollars. No, thank you, Tannage. Why do you think I'm going to stop what I'm talking about to answer your stupid fucking questions? Just don't sign the papers. I've been tired about talking about paper or taxes for 15 minutes. Talk about something else. Fuck. Inside out ass arrival into a conversation. I'm not allowed to have fire out here, Kathos, no. I don't know how there would be a base in Kuala Lumpur. Pretty sure that's in the middle of India. It's in the middle of the jungle. My opinion on mortgages? If you sign the paperwork, you deserve whatever happens. Yeah, subscription-based services are how we should have done things from the beginning. I mean, Eric. I mean, just don't pay. Just don't pay. Just don't. Just don't. Yeah, just don't pay. See what happens. Like, just don't pay. I haven't paid taxes in years. Just don't pay. It's a privilege to pay taxes. If you don't want to participate in the privilege, don't. I do know a thing or two. He doesn't get a participation trophy. We love Eric. I'm about 80% sure, knowing Eric, that he's just being silly because it's late and I woke him up. And so I have a feeling that what Eric is doing is he's homaging August, I think is what's happening. I think that Eric is having fun at my expense because I'm responding to it because I said, why the fuck are we talking about taxes? And I just kept doing it. So I think he's just having fun at my expense because I'm keeping him awake. Yeah, Eric's just having fun at our expense, guys. I love you, Eric. There he goes with the kitty yawn. Yeah, he's just fucking with us, guys. I'm playing along because I just can't fucking stop. I can't turn this shit off. Somebody out there is listening to him and believes what he's saying. Wake the fuck up, Eric. This is real. Who talking about taxes? You talking about taxes? Who said that? Somebody deserves a gold star. Who fucking said that? Byron Roth, you get the gold star. Who talking about taxes? Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, Eric. I hope everybody, yeah, I hope everybody understands that Eric was just having fun at our expense because I let it happen. Eric, that was very funny. Hats off to you, sir. As soon as he started talking about his service in the Navy in Kuala Lumpur, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Kuala Lumpur is in the middle of the fucking jungle. Just wait and see how long it took you guys. Get your fucking head in the game, Eric. Okay, guys. Okay, now that I understand what the fuck is going on, Eric, you got me good on that one. You got me very good on that one. Well done, sir. Yeah, petty officer son. Yeah, Eric, you're fucking dumb. I believe that you probably did serve in the military because that came out of nowhere, but you got me. Thank you for that. I deserved that today. I would have fucking kept talking about it too. Yeah, you thinking real hard, like, isn't Kuala Lumpur in the middle of the fucking jungle? Yeah, yeah. He made it just believable enough that I was like, I'm gonna talk about this for the teaching moment, and he knew that. Quake the Raven, yeah, nevermore. Okay, but for real, I have the worst time saying goodnight and saying goodbye, but I am tired. Thank you, Eric, in a big way for that. Thank you, everyone else. This late night stream is brought to you by Mr. S. So, future audience, if you want to hit that comment button or that comment section to let Mr. S know that we love him, I would really appreciate that. It means a lot to him. His life has changed since being a producer on the channel, and I like having the record of the improvement, that people's lives have had. Thank you for the laugh, Eric. Thank you for that. Uh, I can honestly say that nobody else in the chat thought we were going to get a laugh about taxes. We're allowed to say fuck taxes. Um, yeah, love you guys. Thank you. I could really do without chiggers for sure. Um, you guys have been awesome. Today is a day that I have been dreading for 2 weeks. I yelled at Hunter about it. You got to let me not think about it for 2 more days, Hunter. So thank you guys for today. Today was awesome. I don't know if you can tell I'm stimming because I'm embarrassed that I was freaked out about it. But thank you. Um, Never heard of her? You're funny. King Cloud. Really, thank you guys. We'll go back to our regular 10 o'clock programming tomorrow night. When I'll be ready to read for Final Fantasy V. I need to let my voice rest so I can do more readings. Yes, you would have gotten medals tonight, Eric. So thank you. That's all. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a great day. Have a great afternoon, evening, whenever, wherever you are when this finds you. Be well. Good night, Rob. Love you, buddy.